Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And today I have something very special to announce. We are starting a new fanfic, which is very exciting and I'm also very happy. I have one that I really want to do and that I'm striving to get better at podficking and grow my channel more, for them to allow me to make a podfic out of their fan fiction, which, if they say yes, will be very exciting, and I would be very happy if she were to let me do their podfic. So yeah, but let's focus on this one. This is a new fanfic that I'm reading. It is called IQ 25. And apparently I'm supposed to say how many words, so this fanfic is shy of 72,000 words. And it is currently 37 chapters long. So, yeah. And this is made by rnbowshrbert. Oh, I'm stupid. Does that say rainbow sherbet? Sherbet? I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm a bit dumb, but it's okay. So yeah, let's get started with it. I just realized that there's music playing in the background. So please just don't mind that. That's from outside because I'm currently with my dad. So, and my apartment is right above the park, like right in front of the park, so you may hear some noises because they're holding a concert today. So yeah, anyways, back to this. Chapter 1, Prologue. NWH, alt ending. Looking at this guy, the rat. Oh my god, now I'm messing up the first sentence. Looking at the sky that crackled with the call of Spider-Man's enemies, Peter knew what he had to do. What if everyone forgot who I was? Peter called out to Strange. The wizard before him faltered, his hands freezing mid-spell just for a second. What? They're coming because of me, right? Because I'm Peter Parker? Strange's face contorted with realization. He knew what Peter was going to say, and he didn't like it. So, cast a new spell. But this time, make everyone forget who Peter Parker is. Make everyone forget. Peter thought about all the people he had. His parents, dead. Tony, dead. The whole of New York, they hated him. And May, he only had Ned and MJ now. And by God, he was going to keep them safe. Even if it meant making himself disappear. Me. No, Strange responded. His voice wavering ever so slightly. But it would work, right? And Strange hated how Peter was so willing to do this. He hated that the kid was right. Yeah, it would work. And Strange's voice began to get tight. But you gotta understand that. Oh, I thought I was stupid. She put that twice. I was like, wait. I'm like, am I reading this right? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. But you gotta understand that this would mean everyone who knows and loves you, he swallowed the lump in his throat, looking down at the kid in front of him. We'd have no memory of you. For a second, Peter thought about it. MJ would forget everything about every moment they had Ned would forget all the times they stayed up late debating what Star Wars movie was the best. It would be as though he would never existed. I know, Peter confirmed, looking down at his friends. Strange shook. He could imagine an Avenger doing this, making the sacrifice. And yes, Peter was an Avenger, but god damn, he was still a kid. He racked his mind, thinking of every spell he had ever learned. There had to be another way. He needed to give the kid some time to think about his decision, because there's no going back and do it. Peter's confirmation cut off Strange's thoughts. With a sad smile, Peter called out, "I'll see you around." As he turned to jump away, Strange couldn't let him go. "Wait, kid!" And in that moment, it came to him. What if we don't forget you? What if we send you away? Strange desperately called out, "Mr. Strange." Peter had a sympathetic look in his eyes, and Strange hated it. It wasn't his life that was being destroyed, so why was Peter looking at him like the victim? Listen, I can send you somewhere. There is no Peter Parker. There is an infinite number of universes. I can find one. Strange said more to himself than to Peter, and he knew this was dark magic. He knew he shouldn't, but he didn't care. "I'll send you there until I can fix this, until I can bring you back." Peter wanted to say no. Strange didn't even look sure of the spell himself. But the idea that he could keep his best friend, keep his girlfriend, the idea he could help Morgan grow up, well, that was too big of a temptation to ignore. "Okay," Peter nodded. "How much time do I have?" Looking up at the crackling sky, "I can give you 5 minutes. Go, say your goodbyes and grab some things if you can," Strange yelled as he turned back to his spell. Peter rushed around and smiled. "Thank you, Stefan." "Still weird," Strange responded, refusing to look Peter in the eyes. With that, Peter jumped down to MJ and Ned. "I'm gonna disappear for a while." "What? Where are you going?" MJ questioned, a wary wrinkle in her forehead. I don't know. I don't have time either. Strange will explain. I'm so sorry for everything I dragged you into." Peter looked at Ned, then back to MJ. MJ grabbed Peter, kissing him as tears filled her eyes. "Tell me when you come back," she said through a sad smile. "And you better come back to me, or I swear I'll hunt you down myself." Peter let out a sad laugh before turning to Ned. "Ned, His voice broke as Ned extended a hand. They did their handshake one last time. Ned grabbed Peter with 2 arms, bringing him into a hug. "You better be back before I finish our Lego destroyer," Ned said against Peter's shoulder. As Peter and Ned separated, Strange wordlessly opened a portal to Happy's apartment. Right, Peter thought, I need things. Giving his friends a smile, he ran in. Peter grabbed his backpack, a duffel bag, then he stuffed his iron Spidey suit charger. Some Stark Tech, food, water, some cash, roughly around $500. Sorry, Happy. And a few articles of clothing into them. As he went to grab his wallet, Peter felt it. His Spidey senses were on fire. He felt every atom His spidey senses were on fire. He felt every atom in his body. Falling to his knees, Peter saw the portal leading back to the statue. He wanted to say goodbye one more time, but his body was too busy dealing with the pain to move forward. He didn't want to go out like this. In Happy's benchler pad, but did he have any other choice? Two sets of hands pulled Peter up out of his thoughts. He looked up. He saw Peter 2 and 3. "Can't leave yet, Spider-Man," Peter 2 told him. God, Peter could not have been more grateful right now. He flung himself into their arms, hugging them tightly. "Thank you for everything." "Don't worry about it, kid," Peter 2 told him. "By the way, thank you," Peter 3 chuckled. "I got my second chance here, and you reminded me of something." Peter 3 grabbed Peter, holding him by one hand on each shoulder. "Spider-Man always gets back up. But I gave up after I lost Gwen. You have gone through so much, and you still got back up. Never stop that." Peter wanted to say something, tell Peter 2 and 3 how much they meant to him, but a surge of pain shot through him. "Ugh!" Peter grunted as he slumped to his knees. The sound stole Strange's attention, and for a second, as Strange looked at the kid, he waved his hands. Suddenly, Peter's suit retracted, and he was in his civilian clothes again. Strange looking up at Strange, Peter knew this was it. "Thank you," was all Peter could say Thank you was all Peter could say. Was all Peter could get out before the pain made him black out. It was indescribable. He felt every part of his body being torn from this universe and thrown around until he landed in one. The molecules of his body crushing back into place. Peter was gone. There was no dust, no body, nothing left of him on his earth, but in a universe far, far away. Peter had made it. And that is the end of chapter 1 of IQ 250. I feel like I should have said what fandom this was, but I low-key forgot, and I forgot to read the summary, so guess what? We're doing that now! Okay, so this is a Batman and Spider-Man crossover, and here's the summary that I forgot to read. "Wait, kid," and in a moment it came to him. What if we don't forget you? What if we send you away?" Strange desperately called out. "Mr. Strange." Peter had a sympathetic look in his eyes, and Strange hated it. It wasn't his life that was being destroyed, so why was Peter looking at him like the victim? "Listen, I can send you somewhere where there's no Peter Parker. There is an infinite number of universes. I can find one," Strange said, more to himself than to Peter. And he knew this was dark magic. He knew he shouldn't, but he didn't care. "I'll send you there until I can fix this, until I can bring you back." Or Doctor Strange sends Peter into an alternate universe where there's no Avengers, but they do have a thing called a Justice League. And sure, Peter is homeless, but that doesn't stop him from being Spider-Man. Yeah, and that's basically it. So that's all I have. I will be coming out with more. I will be continuing to finish it up, but I just need to get everything in order. And yeah, I'm done. So have a great day or night, my orphans, and goodbye.